Welcome to another budget build, here on Diecast Overhaulin'. This is my project for today, the lead lifter by Matchbox, produced by Matt, released on 2012. I will try to rebuild this into military artillery. I will now start with the disassembly, by drilling the 2 rivets. These are the parts. I need to cut some of its part for this build. I will be taking these boom hinges. This will be mechanism, for the barrel to tilt, for trajectory. I will now make a cut closer to hinges opening, to save time in filing and sanding. This is the part that I need. Just little filing and sanding, to have the right size. The other half of this hinges, is connected to the interior of this model. I will be using just half of this part, so, I will cut this in the middle. Then take the part with the half of the hinges, and saving the other for future project. I will draw a line where I will be cutting. Using hacksaw blade, I will cut this in half. I will now try, if the hinges still fit, with the lifter boom. Yes, it does, and it moves smoothly. I will also cut the chassis, same size as the interior. For the base of the cannon, I will be using the lifter boom. Parts on its both ends will be deleted. For the cannon of this artillery build, I will be using this push-button mechanism, of a ball pen. I will salvage the inner tubular part. This is the only part that I need. The ball pen part, will be positioned, on top of the lifter boom. The end part will be trimmed down, and reshaped to fit in. After series of sanding, I finally reached the ideal shape. This is how the cannon assembly looks like. After trimming, sanding and fitting, it is now glued in one piece. I have this Hot Wheels fantasy car in my bin. This car was named Crescendo, release in 2017, and I will salvage the chassis of this donor car. This is the chassis of the Crescendo. I took the part with intricate details and reshaped it by filing and sanding. I also cut notch in the center. This will serve as the shield of the cannon. I have this 2 booms, from Junk Tomica cranes. This will be repurposed into trails of the cannon. The trails serve as the anchor of the cannon when firing, while serve as tow bars when transporting. Since the booms have different dimensions, I cut strips of plastic material in my junk, and glued it to the booms, then sand it to have same size. I then glued the trails to the remaining plastic junk, to create pivoting point, when attached to the main section. I cut a notch on both trails, and inserted the plastic material. Drill holes on each of them. I will draw a line where to cut. then file them to the right shape. To complete the trails, I will fabricate toe eye. I have this little plastic spoon with a hole on its end. The size and shape is perfect for toe eye. This is what it came out. I cut few centimeters from the hole of the spoon handle, then bent it 90 degrees using heat, and glued scrap plastic to hold 2 pins for each trails. I will now do the mock-up assembly to check if there are parts that needs adjustment. This is the complete section of the main structure, without the trails. This is the complete 105 Howitzer cannon, being towed by a jeep. The toe eye is removable, and the trails are movable also. My painted 105mm howitzer version, towed by my 3/4 ton Dodge weapon truck. If you enjoyed watching this build, please hit the like button, and kindly consider subscribing, for more videos. I hope you like this budget build. Always remember, if you cannot buy them, build them. See you on my next project. Thanks for watching.